P. Diddy has homes in Los Angeles and Miami, and they both got raided. Here's what TMZ says. This was posted by. All right, I can't see that. But the scene at Diddy's Los Angeles area home appears to be winding down, and a new photo obtained by TMZ shows just how bustling it was with law enforcement activity. Check out this picture, which shows scores of agents and officers on the ground. Safe to say they went in locked and loaded. Time will tell what, if anything, they found. TMZ has obtained, this is 1:42 p.m. Pacific time. That's California time. TMZ has obtained extra footage of cops on the scene where Diddy's LA area home, and it looks like officers have shut down the entire area with helicopters swarming up above. There are at least 2 choppers in the area and a lot of police on the ground. 1:38 p.m. A representative for A representative for Homeland Security Investigations said earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available. 129, law enforcement sources tell TMZ this case is being handled out of the Southern District of New York. Reports say this appears to be tied to sex trafficking allegations, which have been levied against Diddy in recent months from different plaintiffs. Fox 11 has posted video that appears to show several individuals in handcuffs near the property, and a couple of them appear to be his sons, Justin and King Combs. TMZ has obtained the additional footage that shows federal agents rolling up to Diddy's via water. The video shows armed agents standing on a boat, and they too appear to be armed. Diddy is in the crosshairs of law enforcement on both coasts of America, as federal agents have descended on his Beverly Hills home. Law enforcement tells TMZ that agents for HSI are in the middle of raiding his properties. There are helicopters overhead, and law enforcement is also present, although we're told Homeland Security is the lead agency. There are law enforcement walking through the house with guns drawn, and there are people being questioned in front of the house. We do not know if Diddy is present. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ his home on the East Coast is also being raided. We're told the home is in Miami. As you know, there have been multiple allegations in several civil suits against Diddy, including human trafficking, all of which he has denied. We have reached out to Diddy's rep so far, no word back. Now, I know that his name had been in the news in the past few months for a bit, and to tell you the truth, look, I haven't exactly looked into it. I really didn't go into any of the articles or really talk to anybody about it. Some people said, oh, we knew stuff was going on with him long before he got famous and real big and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. So I can't immediately jump to one side or the other on this. Here's one thing I will say. Number one, whether I'm famous or not, I don't want my home raided by anybody. No matter what type of place I live in, whether it's a basic 1-bedroom apartment in Wayne County, Michigan, or some huge 30-room mansion in Beverly Hills or LA or San Francisco, wherever, New York, Miami. And here's just a piece of advice to anybody who might be doing some wrong things to that degree. And like I said, I don't know for sure that he did the stuff that he's accused of doing. I know a lot of people believe it, a lot of people don't. I'm not here to get into the middle of that type of argument, but I will say this. If you are a person who, for whatever reason, is contemplating on getting involved in sex trafficking, don't do it. Don't do that. And as I've covered on this show before, I mean, when people do crimes, I mean, of course, you're probably going to do some time. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Now, again, it seems like I'm jumping the gun a little bit here. Again, I don't know if the man's going to do time. Again, they said they haven't. There's still other details in there we don't know yet. Again, we don't know for sure. Now, some of you who follow a lot of that stuff a lot more closely than I do. People who really, really follow and stay following, monitoring Diddy and stuff like that. I mean, hey, you might have more information than me. Maybe something has come out between that time and now. This was posted. This was 3 hours ago. This article from TMZ. This was 3 hours ago. 4 hours ago, it was CNBC. Then you also have CBS, Yahoo, ABC, New York Post, CNN, The Independent. I mean, it's a lot of them. Most of the stuff came out 3-4 hours ago. So I don't know. Are we going to hear something new tomorrow or a few days later, next week, whatever? I don't know. But what's going to happen with Diddy? Only time will tell. Like and subscribe.